Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog, also known as the Chatty Pen Pal channel, and today, on this beautiful sunshiny day, I am going to share with you some ideas for spring-themed pen pal meals. I know I'm a little early for spring-themed meal. Spring hasn't started yet, at least officially. I think it starts the 20th of May. But I'm so ready for winter to be over. I have been really looking forward, even more than usual, looking forward to the longer days and the sunshine and the flowers in the garden and everything related to spring. So I'm gonna get a head start and just declare spring crafting season opened. Now, this first meal that I'm showing you is a swap I did over on Patreon. Every now and then I will do a swap with my patrons. This one went to Bethany quite a while ago. The first thing I'm showing you is basically what was in the envelope, and because I was going to use 3 stamps, that's 100 grams. I just decided to fill the envelope with random bits and pieces until I reached those 100 grams. I'm not gonna let any of my postage money go to waste. Oh, hello, Sage. Are you gonna make noise? Oh, she just sniffed the mic. Oh. Okay, she made a whole lot more noise, but I decided to cut that out. She's gone again, so no worries. Sorry for the headphones users. So this is a swap we did over on Patreon. Every now and then I'll do a swap with my patrons, and this was a particularly fun one. We used a video by my friend Simply Creative Kira for an envelope flip book. As you can see, the outside of this flip book is an envelope, and then the inside pages are all decorated. So we used a tutorial by my friend Kira, and we gave it our own spin. As you can see, mine has all sorts of flowers, which I absolutely love, and this butterfly page, and the goodies and everything is in spring colors. I didn't make this in spring. Some of these meals that I'm going to show you today were made in winter even, but I just thought that if you need inspiration, then this is a good video. Also, for my patrons, if you're in the member tier, you can actually watch the full and slower finishing of that flip book over on Patreon. The next thing is another Patreon meal. I promise you not all of them are, but basically when I started my Patreon page, I made a VIP tier. I didn't start it yet. I had ideas for like handmade, like original craft club stickers, such as the ones I'm showing you here. These were designed by my friend, another friend, Arumi from Pick Your Mix, and I was going to do a VIP tier, but then I realized that it gave me so much pressure and I didn't really know how to make it special enough, so I decided not to do it after all. But I still had a couple of people who were already in the VIP tier despite it not being active yet, and I wanted to thank them since I had those stickers, the Craft Club stickers especially made for them. I decided to send them like a little happy meal. Just as a thank you for the VIP tier. Like I said, it's not active anymore. I also realized that, I prefer the cheaper tiers so that people can just join and enjoy a little bit of extra content and not pay too much for it, because I don't know, I feel kind of guilty. But I did also really enjoy making these meals. Back then, basically I made 4 similar folders, so all of them have the same layout, and then I decorated them, and I included a little tiny note on the left page, and I included the stickers on the right. As you can see, those designs are my original design. I didn't draw them. I mean, they were originally made for me, which I still think is kind of cool. Some of them have the Craft Club on it, because that is the name of my Patreon. So, but I did love, like I said, I did love decorating these envelopes. It was fun, not gonna lie. But people ask me sometimes if I would ever do Patreon tier with like Happy Meal every month, and I would never, because I love making meal as long as there's not too much pressure behind it. So, this is the last one, I believe. As you can see, many of them use similar goodies, such as like I used the paper scraps. I had left over from making one folder to decorate the next folder, and that was really fun because they're all different and all of them have a unique decorating, but they are also kind of corresponding, like they're somehow matching. Then this next mail went to Pooja. This is a PO box reply, if I'm not mistaken, and I made a zigzag flipbook. I definitely think this one belongs in the spring themed mail category because it once again has soft colors and little flowers. That is definitely what I think of most when I think of spring. The only thing that might be even more spring themed is if I had used a lot of yellow, but I don't really feel comfortable using yellow, so I rarely do. But speaking of yellow, we are doing a challenge over on Patreon again. I talk about Patreon a lot this video, but we're doing a 1 color challenge, and I might make a 2 color challenge to use some yellow. Just thinking out loud here. So these are once again some more things I included in the envelope. Some wax seals. Most of these I made myself except for the teacup one. I just thought it was really cute. And then of course my little thank you card. This is a giveaway I did over on Patreon. Gosh, I promise not all of my mails are for Patreon. It's just somehow I managed to do a lot in a row. This is a little folder I made. Absolutely adorable. And a little folder I made out of vintage paper. And I stuffed it with little goodies, and then yeah, I sent it out like that with some more goodies. I also made this for a Patreon video a while ago. Yeah. That is a split pin, the blue part. It's very contrasting, a blue split pin with the orangey flowers, but I really liked that contrast. I really liked that. And these are some of the goodies I included in the giveaway. So you have wax seals, and this is an image I cut out from a book. And we have stickers, of course. We have some more Pick Your Mix stickers because I absolutely adore them. We have some tiny words, which I made as a printable. We have some Hema stickers, which is a shop we have here, and which I think is very cute. These are perfect for address labels, although I think you're supposed to use them to on your school books. But hey, address labels. And then these adorable stickers are also from Hema. Positive energy. They're quite big, which is fun, but also kind of difficult, I guess. But they would make really fun envelope decorating. Envelope decoration. This is, believe it or not, another Patreon swap. Somehow I managed to film all of them, I guess. And this is, I want to say it's a botanical themed swap, but I don't actually remember what the purpose of this was. Yeah, there it says Craft Club. I don't remember what the theme was, but I do have an extra video for that. I just haven't uploaded it yet. This is an adorable decorated envelope. Again, some Pick Your Mix stickers. I made most of these when I was a brand representative for Pick Your Mix, which is why you see them so often, simply because I had a lot and because I used a lot of them. This is also a Pick Your Mix postcard. I decorated it very nicely. We did a challenge for decorated postcards simply because I wasn't feeling creative and I wanted to do something small but fun. So I started decorating postcards, the backs of them, and then of course I'm also going to write a message on there. It's such a simple idea for sending out some mail that has a really personal touch, like a handmade. You can show that you care and that you put in time and effort, but it's not as overwhelming as making an entire penpal project, which to me is perfect because I tend to get overwhelmed when I'm anxious or when, you know, times are weird, like currently in the world. I don't want to talk about that too much because it's of course quite triggering for many people, but yeah, I do think about that a lot and it's scary, so I just feel that sometimes it helps to focus on little things. Yeah, so this is a dried flower wax seal, which is also a great thing to do when you're feeling overwhelmed. Make some wax seals. This is another cute little envelope. It's very red, which I also rarely use. I don't know if you could see that, but it had little strawberries on the envelope. And this one went out to Hillary already quite a while ago. The project is not necessarily very spring themed, but the envelope is, so I decided to include it in here anyway. This is a little gift baggie someone sent me made out of a coloring book page, and I just decorated it a little bit. I think that looks very cute. This is a little envelope I'm pretty sure we made in a live stream, like we decorated it in a live stream. Or for another video, I don't remember. I do remember making it on camera, I just don't remember how. So that's a little envelope that had, as it said on the back, super real stickers. Sage is back. Hello Sage. Do not walk into my microphone again. Why are you so keen on walking on my computer? I'm gonna lift you up. Okay, there you go, lady. Sage has a pillow on my desk, which is why she keeps bothering me. I really like having her on the desk. I completely lost my train of thought again. These are some... Oh, this is exactly what I'm looking at right now. These are some envelopes. Oh, I remember. I made these in a single color. I had a blue one. This is a green one that I just decorated with some black and white. And then, of course, the projects. I don't always match my envelopes to my projects. Sometimes I just like to look at them as a blank canvas, but sometimes I do match the color scheme, for example. That was a little booklet that someone sent me, a handmade booklet, and I just use it to write my letter on. This is a little project I made for my penpal beta. Just a tiny matchbook mail filled with, as you can see, labels and stickers and a washi tape sample and other things. This, funnily enough, is the same paper, or the same paper pad at least. And this one went to Kitty. I included labels. This, whenever I stick something in the envelope like that, it means that I had weight left over. And I just decided to use it like that. This is, I don't know what you would call this, a pocket, I guess, a side pocket. I made this a long time ago. But it was fun. And it's all very, very green, which once again is one of my favorite colors to use. This is a I want to say this is a PO Box reply, but since I just showed the Craft Club sticker, I'm guessing it's also a Craft Club swap. I have to admit, many of these are, like I said, a couple years old already, these videos, so I don't always remember what the occasion is of sending something. But yeah, I just basically stuffed that pocket with all sorts of goodies, from stickers to vintage cards to this vintage looking card with some sticky notes on the back and these die cut elements, which is always fun. And this is the next mail, again in kind of the same color scheme. This is a PO Box reply because it has the sticker on it. I think it says Andromeda. This was also made a long time ago, and this collection that I'm using, or that I used for this, is a spring themed collection from Cartabella. And Cartabella is a brand that has, the double-sided paper has a really nice texture to it. I don't know how else to explain it, but it has little ridges, and somehow that feels so luxurious. I really enjoyed sending this project out. So these are some of the things I included. This is a masterboard tag. If you want to learn how to make a masterboard, which is basically a large piece of paper that you cover with scraps and decorate and then cut into tags and stuff. If you want to learn how to make that, I also have a tutorial on it. It's really fun. It's also, again, a great project to do when you're feeling overwhelmed, because you don't have to think, you just have to stick something down and glue. You just have to find paper scraps and glue them down. So this is a really simple little folder mail that I very much like. I have to admit that is one of the only projects I've ever made with that collection, so I still have a lot of the papers. I'm kind of tempted to get them out whenever I feel crafty again, which is not now, sadly, but you know, soon. This next mail, as you could see, was sent out to Minx. I loved this one because it has the, is it Narcisse? In Dutch it's Narcisse. I always forget what they're called in English. Image on it. I made this, I think this was my very first ever TikTok video. That envelope, I still really like it. This is the adorable pocket. I learned how to make this, I think, in a live stream from Beck and Emma, or in a video by Beck. I don't recall. I learned how to make it in one of those two, and it's a really simple yet fun project. I don't recall if I ever did a video on it, but I will link it down below if I did. That's a little wax seal tag I made simply by punching an eyelet into a wax seal. So these are all of the things I included. The video is a little bit dark. I'm sorry about that. It was probably already later in the afternoon. But as you can see, this is a really fun project. It has tons of space for goodies and the letter. And I made it using a thin piece of paper from the flow book for paper lovers. This mail was returned to me. I'm pretty sure it should have arrived again by now, but this envelope, oh, I love this one so much. Sadly, I had to cut the envelope open because, like I said, it was returned to me and I had to send it in a different envelope. But this is the project I made for Craft Bird, which I was a brand representative for. I guess I still am. I just haven't done anything with it in a while. So I had these Jen Hadfield goodies. So they sent me the paper pack and they sent me the die cuts, and I didn't remember what else they sent me. They sent me a whole bunch of stuff to use, and I made this fun envelope flip book again. Many different envelope flip books styles you can do. I will also link this down below because I made a video tutorial of it. It's very fun, if I may say so myself. So yeah, that is the next one. Definitely belongs in this line of spring themed mail. Like I said, not all of these were made in spring. Most of these actually weren't, but I guess when you are as ready for spring as I am, any month is a spring themed mail month. This one is maybe a little bit less spring themed, but I did want to include it here. It's a large envelope I made for my friend Tessa. We did a swap in the Dutch Swapper group. I love making box envelopes because imagine that falling on your doormat. It's just really, really fun. And I included, what is this? Is this wax seal dots? I think so. I'm trying to show you, but it's very impossible. I'm pretty sure that's wax seal beads. I love making wax seals and she does too, so I just decided to include some to once again match the weight. This is a Snail folder. This is what our stamps are usually sent in. I just decorated the outside with craft paper and map paper, and I put a label on it that says hello. Then this is a booklet I made in my most popular video, the penpal goodies from paper scraps video. I will also link that down below. You can use paper scraps to turn paper scraps into fun penpal goodies, basically. So here's some more things I included. It's basically a magpie folder. I just included all sorts of random things like Polaroid stickers and large stickers. Hello, that's my reflection. Some things people have sent me, such as these tags. Some people actually got angry with me over this a while ago, but I'm not re-gifting. Part of pen paling is to share with your friends what you have received. So all sorts of things. More masterboard tags. As you can see, you can also do very colorful ones. These are the vintage cookie cards. Absolutely gorgeous. I remember again why I made this in travel theme, because it was once again a Patreon challenge to do travel theme. Okay, I'm sorry, I need to do the last part of my voiceover with my computer microphone. I hope that's okay. I have a feeling somehow that I already showed this mail in a video, especially because it's from 2020, but I can't find the footage, so just in case I haven't actually shown it, I am showing it here. If I did already show it in a video once, I apologize. Consider this a bonus / my outro. This is an adorable little folder. I keep saying adorable about my own projects. I'm not usually one to like pat myself on the shoulder, but I just really like how this turned out. I made this cute little folder for my friend Tamara. This is also a PO Box reply, and I have written with Tamara for quite a few times already. She is one of the first people who ever sent me mail, which I think is very cool. I made that out of a Flow magazine paper, and I just filled it with goodies to match the color scheme. Another fun fact about this video is that if you look closely, you can see that I still had my old desk, and I'm pretty sure I even still had my old what is that called, camera stand. So this is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm also on other social media such as Instagram and of course Patreon, which you can check out through the links in my video description. I try to upload consistently, but I've been so tired I haven't really been able to. But if you don't want to miss out on anything, you can always hit the notification bell. And I will talk to you again very soon. Okay, bye. That was way too high. Okay, bye.